What is the importance of the handkerchief in the play Othello?
The handkerchief is a symbol of love and faith, but Iago uses it as false proof of Desdemona's unfaithfulness.
Who first gives the handkerchief to Desdemona?
Othello gives the handkerchief to Desdemona as a token of love.
Who finds the handkerchief and gives it to Iago?
Emilia finds the handkerchief and unknowingly gives it to Iago.
How does Othello react to losing the handkerchief?
Othello becomes furious and believes it proves Desdemona's betrayal.
What is the main theme of Othello?
The main theme of Othello is jealousy.
How is racism shown in the play?
Racism is shown when characters insult Othello because of his dark skin and foreign background.
How is love shown in the play?
Love is shown in Othello and Desdemona's relationship, which begins with strong affection but ends tragically.
What role does manipulation play in the play?
Manipulation is central because Iago deceives almost every character.
How does trust become a problem in the play?
Trust becomes a problem because Othello trusts Iago too much and doubts Desdemona without proof.
Why does Brabantio oppose Othello and Desdemona's marriage?
Brabantio opposes their marriage because Othello is a Moor and not from Venice.
Why does Othello go to Cyprus?
Othello goes to Cyprus to defend it against a Turkish invasion.
What happens to the Turkish fleet?
A storm destroys the Turkish fleet, so Cyprus is safe.
Why does Iago hate Othello?
Iago hates Othello because Othello promoted Cassio instead of him.
What is Iago's main plan in the play?
Iago's main plan is to trick Othello into thinking that Desdemona is unfaithful.
Who is Desdemona?
Desdemona is Othello's wife and the daughter of a Venetian nobleman, Brabantio.
Who is Iago?
Iago is Othello's ensign, who becomes the main villain of the play.
Who is Cassio?
Cassio is Othello's loyal lieutenant.
Who is Emilia?
Emilia is Iago's wife and Desdemona's maid.
Who is Roderigo?
Roderigo is a wealthy Venetian who is in love with Desdemona.
When was Othello first performed?
Othello was first performed in 1604.
Who is the main character of the play?
The main character is Othello, a Moorish general in the Venetian army.
What is Othello's most famous line about jealousy?
Othello's most famous line is when Iago warns him, "Oh, beware, my lord, of jealousy. It is the green-eyed monster."
Why is Othello considered a tragic hero?
Othello is considered a tragic hero because he is noble but destroyed by his own flaws, mainly jealousy and insecurity.
What role does insecurity play in Othello's downfall?
Insecurity plays a big role because Othello doubts his worth as a husband due to his race and outsider status.
How does Shakespeare show women in the play?
Shakespeare shows women as loyal and loving, but also powerless against male authority.
Why is Iago called one of Shakespeare's greatest villains? Iago is called one of Shakespeare's greatest villains because he lies skillfully and destroys lives without remorse. How is Othello different from other Shakespearean tragedies?
Othello is different because the tragedy comes from personal jealousy and domestic issues, not from kingdoms or wars.
How does Shakespeare use irony in the play?
Shakespeare uses dramatic irony because the audience knows Iago's lies, but Othello does not.
Why do we pity Othello at the end?
We pity Othello because he loved deeply but was tricked into destroying everything.
What does Desdemona's character teach us?
Desdemona teaches us about innocence, loyalty, and the tragedy of being misunderstood.
Why does Emilia become important at the end?
Emilia becomes important because she reveals the truth about Iago's lies.
How does the play begin?
The play begins in Venice with Iago and Roderigo talking about Othello's secret marriage to Desdemona.
What is Othello's main weakness?
Othello's main weakness is his jealousy and insecurity about being an outsider.
Why does Iago dislike Cassio?
Iago dislikes Cassio because Cassio was promoted to lieutenant instead of him.